Hey everybody, I'm Botanically Insane. Welcome back to the channel. This last weekend, I attended PlantCon Chicago, which was the first PlantCon in Chicago, as well as the first PlantCon I ever attended. I got a lot of really cool plants, and I got to meet a lot of really cool fellow plant creators as well as vendors. And I wanted to share my experience in case it helps anyone decide whether they want to attend a PlantCon in the future, whether it's PlantCon Chicago or any of the other PlantCons across the country. This video can help you decide whether it's worth it for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the footage that I took at the event, and then afterwards I'll show you what I got, what I paid, and just comment on my overall experience and all that stuff. So let's get into it. We have been in the PlantCon line, which you can see goes all the way back there. So what are you guys looking for to get at PlantCon?
Likely a pink Hoya that I haven't seen before. I don't really have a wish list, but
that'd be good.
You don't really need a wish list at PlantCon.
No, you don't.
I'm window shopping.
Oh, heck yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. And Kelly
from
Sheboygan.
I'm Miranda from Sheboygan as well.
Miranda from Sheboygan. You guys have Instagram handles you want to shout out? Or
Yeah, I'm What the Cal.
Runsta. Boo Runsta.
Alright, we have made it in. The PlantCon. So this is Lady Roro's plant shop. I love these little cups that she has with like the pen on that. That's so cool. She has a lot of different allocations. That one is especially pretty. I got some pink chants. That one, by the way, they were good. I like that one a lot. So we're here with Mason at Urban Gardener.
This is our new gift box.
Ooh.
Check it out. It's got one of each of our natural houseplant sprays.
Ooh. This is like Christmas. And I really like the leaf fertilizer one.
Yes.
It's just so nice to like, if you're feeling lazy, you don't have to just like mix up a concoction.
That's the Super Grow, and we're neighbors. So
Yes, we are neighbors. Wisconsin company. Love it. Okay, I found some pink maculatas, and I think this one for $180. I think that's gonna be the one. So you found the pink alocasia booth, of course. There's a lot of really pretty ones. Regal Shield Alvo. I think these are so pretty. Amazonica. Do you want to be in my vlog?
Oh, sure.
Hello, beautiful ladies. This is Erin. It's the Bougie Greenhouse. The Bougie Greenhouse, and it is bougie. It is really bougie. I love it. I think we have the same taste.
I do too.
Yeah. Like all this organ stuff. I think this is beautiful. Look at that. We have mints. Ooh, you can get a big ol' Monstera mint. They have tons of fresh imports. Find a lot of really cool, lots of Anthurium. Let's see. Huge Milanos. Holy cow. This variegated compacta. That's so cool. We have Adenia or Desert Rose. These are really cool because they all bloom like different colors. They have all these other ones like Monstera Platinum, Legacy. They even have the Devil here. Let's see what else. Ocean Mint, Bulbasaur.
Is that 3 for 100 we need? Are there any for me?
Got these billies. They're huge. We have some of the biggest plants and that's crazy. We have the double Monstera on display. I love to see it. Big alocasia corner. Super fun. That one looks really nice.
These plants not cheap. Shows in a row, that's a PlantCon street.
right, so as of the time of filming this, it is about 2 days after PlantCon Chicago. I had such an amazing time at PlantCon, not just because of the plants that I got to see and take home, but also just all of the people that I met. I don't know if this comes across all the time, but as like a creator, it's actually a very lonely job. You end up posting things, and a lot of times it feels like you're just like posting into the void. And so to actually meet people who have connected with your experiences is really, I don't know, it's just a really good feeling. So if you were any of the people that came up and said hi, just know I appreciate you, and it was an honor and a privilege to be able to meet you too. So in terms of logistics, there is something I did want to mention. So originally I was planned to be a special guest at PlantCon Chicago. Something you guys might not know about PlantCon is that it's run by a nonprofit organization, and they get a very small stipend to work on events such as this. And so long story short, there was someone at the organization, either they were let go or they left the organization. I'm not sure which one. They were the one that was working with me on like accommodations, what I would be doing at PlantCon Chicago. Basically, I hadn't heard anything from PlantCon for a while, and I think I reached out maybe like a month and a half before the event to check in and be like, hey, is there anything else you need from me? And they responded basically saying, we're so sorry. We don't know what happened, but like your accommodations were lost. They're very apologetic about it, and I don't hold it against them whatsoever. These things happen. I only mention this because I ended up paying for my hotel and basically like handling all of the logistics of getting there and getting to and from the convention center myself. And I bought a general admission ticket myself. So I want to mention that because I think it's valuable when I'm giving you my opinion on what I think is worth it. I had the exact same experience as someone would in the general public in terms of like getting in and out and buying my ticket and all those things. So let's get into tickets. So they have a couple different ticket options. The general admission, which is what I bought, is a 2-day pass that gets you in at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's $50. So you can go both days. There's re-entry. I will say when I got in line, and you guys can see, I think I got in line at about 10:30. I kind of woke up late because I had trouble sleeping the night before. And the line was all the way out the door and around the corner. However, the general admission line moved really fast, and at least for that convention center, the line was mostly in the shade and under trees. So it was a really nice day. Didn't mind waiting outside, but even if it had been raining, I don't think it would have been a big deal. And because it's in the shade, even if it was really hot, I think it would have been fine. The next level up in tickets from that would be early entry pass, and that gets you in 1 hour early, 9 a.m. And that one is $125. It also gives you access to an opening reception, I think the night before. And if you went to that opening reception, please comment below what your experience was, because I do want to know whether you felt like it was worth it. I don't think you're going to get access to substantially better or rarer plants than if you just went at 10 a.m. Like if you're really looking for something rare, I would probably order it online and save yourself $125 to get into PlantCon early, if that makes sense. But if the opening reception was really cool and you had a good experience, that might make that one worth it. So please do comment below. And lastly, they have a VIP 2-day pass, which gets you in 2 hours early at 8 a.m. And that's for $250. It also gives you like front row access to all these like different workshops, and you can sign up for workshops early. And you also get access to a plant locker to hold your plants while you shop. If you plan to do a lot of workshops, then I think the VIP is probably worth it for you. So out of all these options, honestly, I got the general admission. I thought it was perfectly fine. I found plenty of plants, rare and not, that I was looking for. General admission is going to be the way to go for most people, and save that extra money for your plant shopping budget. In terms of hotels, they usually have like a discount package with a hotel. Unfortunately, I booked too late to get that discount package, so I ended up booking a different hotel. But there's like a series of like 3 or 4 hotels that are like right around the convention center. I believe all of them offer a shuttle from the hotel to O'Hare, the airport, and they also offer a like sky walkway from the hotel to the convention center. So it is super convenient to get back and forth, and you don't need to rent a car if you're out of town. You can literally just come to the airport, take the shuttle to your hotel, and then walk to PlantCon back and forth in the morning if that's what you want to do. So I had the privilege of meeting a lot of fellow plant creators. I met Erin from the Bougie Greenhouse. We have probably the same taste in plants, especially pink alocasias. I met Alex at Dallas Planty Girly. She was super fun to meet. I was really looking forward to meeting her. The large plant creators that are at pretty much every plant con were there. So like Botanically Bee, the Plant Poppy, Chloe from the Goth Garden. One thing that's really cool about the plant community is I feel like most people that you see like on social media are exactly the same in real life. Like these people love plants through and through. It's really cool to see. So now into the good stuff, what I got and who I shopped with. I do want to preface this by saying that I noticed that there were many different types of people at PlantCon. There are people that went to PlantCon that were not necessarily part of like the uncommon rare collector plant community. They were just people who went because they love plants. There were also a lot of rare, very expensive plants at PlantCon. There was the viral variegated Spiritus Sancti going around that was being sold for $20,000. People were kind of memeing on it. You have to kind of realize that a lot of those things are kind of just for show and to get people talking. But that being said, there were plenty of deals to be had at PlantCon, and I definitely think that I got a good one. So I would say my best find of the day, and I posted this on Instagram already, this Monstera Jungle Mint or Mint NOID. It's 3 leaves. It is huge. It has amazing color. And guess how much I paid for this? You will not believe it. You will not believe it. I paid $180 for this. I have seen these go online. Cheapest, like $350 to $450 range. And you would probably get something a lot smaller than this. So honestly, this was the steal of the day, I thought. So where I got this from, this is very interesting to me. The lady there was representing I Leaf You and Luna. Sorry, my cat. She was representing I Leaf You, which is the first US app for importing rare plants. They handle everything for you, so you don't need an import permit. They handle all the USDA inspection stuff. They import from Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines. They guarantee live arrival. It says 3 to 4 days delivery by air cargo. This is really cool because if you've ever tried importing plants, you know it can be an absolute disaster and you can get scammed really easily. I have a feeling that if you were like more of a casual seller, not a high volume seller, you would love this. Or even if you're just someone who really loves plants. And I mean, if they're selling Monstera mints like this for $180, I have to imagine it's something really cool to check out. So next, let's see. Oh, so I did pick up some Soul Soils houseplant potting mix. This is the potting mix that I prefer to use on my houseplants. It is a little bit more expensive than doing like your own DIY mix, but I actually prefer this because I find fungus gnats do not grow in this. So I picked that up. I do think have affiliate code with Soul Soils if you wanted to try it for some money off, so I will put that below. One thing I will say about PlantCon is that there are a lot of imports. The roots are gonna come like in bagged moss like this. And all I do is I just keep it in a cup in moss and just keep it wet for a couple weeks. And then after I see it has some good roots, then I will transition it to soil. It's pretty easy. PlantCon had a fabulous selection of anthuriums. And I'm someone who prefers to purchase anthuriums in person because there's a lot of like photoshopping that goes on. Can't actually tell how dark the leaf is. But I would say this was like a plant that I saw a lot of people gravitating towards, but I haven't really seen hype for it online at all. I don't know if this just came out of nowhere or what the deal is. This is going by Anthurium Luxurians Midnight or Black. It's a very, very dark leaf. And like, hello. It does have a tiny little hole in this leaf, but it's gonna be just fine. I think this is gorgeous. I'm pretty sure this one was $150. Totally worth it in my opinion. Like, come on. I'm just really getting into dramatic dark Anthurium leaves, and I thought this one was just so freaking cool. These next two are from Thai Exotic Greenery. They are also an importer of plants. This is going by Alocasia Black Cobra / Longiloba Purple. I I see these go for a lot of money online. I really do. This was $75. Look how big that leaf is. This next one was the most expensive that I got. I actually passed by it a couple times and it kept calling my name and I had to go back and get it. So this one is an Anthurium Red Vein Dark Phoenix. The leaves are very dark. I don't know if it translates on camera. See the red veining starting to come through. This one was $250. I love the shape of the leaves. I love the darkness of them. I'm excited to see the red veining continue to develop because it looks like it's just starting to come in. I was really excited about this one too. Gorge. Okay, and so then I have a couple of like more common Anthurium. Got an Anthurium Forgetii because I don't have one. Don't know why, but I just love like the Forgetii does not have a sinus at all, or it has a closed sinus, I guess you would call it. I think these are so pretty. I would love to have a dark form one, but in the meantime, this one makes me happy. And then I also got a Queen Anthurium with 2 very large leaves. I do not have luck with these. I'm gonna keep trying till I figure it out because I love this plant. It just doesn't love me. Then for some reason, even though I already have this plant and it's doing amazing, I bought this second Anthurium Clarinervium because it was huge. Like, I just can't get over this, you guys. So I had to pick up another one. This is one of my favorite plants. It's so good. All right, and this last Anthurium was kind of a wild card. He's just a little guy, and I don't know. Something about him is just speaking to me. This is an Anthurium Tiger Red crossed with Red Crystallinum from KMB Nursery. And you can see he's just a little guy. You can kind of see like the red veining coming through, and it looks like he's gonna be gorgeous. I don't know, I thought he was cute. So I did find my wishlist plant when I was there, and this is why I said there were many different types of people at PlantCon, because I was looking at this plant and a girl next to me, she didn't realize I was gonna buy it, but she was like, oh my God, 2 leaves for $180, no thanks. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy those 2 leaves for $180. This is my pink Maculata. They sold out of these on the first day. I know they did. Because I went back later and they were gone. But I did not see, oh, this is tragic. This is tragic. The whole leaf is just gone. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Another one. What the frick? Okay, now I'm a little annoyed. Looks like this one rotted off, which is fine. Happens. This one, I'm not sure. This one might have been me. So, but regardless, the color from the leaves that were still there were really good on this one. Ooh. We'll have to see with this guy. Begonias are really dramatic. So while it is annoying, I'm also not too worried. I'm excited to see how she recovers, but I think the color is gonna be really good. We just have to believe. We just have to believe. So this last one is kind of random for me. I'm not sure why I got it, but I had never seen this plant in bloom before. And when I saw it in bloom, I thought, I like this. Will I be able to keep it in bloom? I do not know. I will have to put the name on the screen because I doubt that I can say it, but like how cute are those? And it looks like it does like sunstress, like a purple color. I'm excited about this. This was $45 and it's like a really full pot. Oh, and then lastly, I did stop by Rare Plant Fairy. They gave me a little goodie basket, which was kind of them. I got a black pink velvet in here. Very cool. Ooh, and a t-shirt. We love to see it. Thermos, which I will certainly be using every day. I like that it has a lid that's attached. Insulated bag. Sometimes I deliver plants to people in person, and I feel like this would be a really great thing for that. So thank you guys. So anyways, that is my haul. That is my experience at PlantCon Chicago. Let me know if you went to PlantCon Chicago and what your experience was. I would love to hear it. And if I should go to a different PlantCon in the future, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.